You wonder why you are single? This is why you are single. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Profit Eneh. I'm a relationship coach. And if you're joining me for the first time, I want to encourage you to like this video and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified the next time I upload a new video. In today's video, we'll be talking about, we'll be reacting to why these women are single, but they seem not to know why. But maybe we talk and they don't listen, or maybe they just don't want to take corrections. But then let's see why they are single. Let's dive in. Let's have fun.
What's your biggest ick?
Whenever a boy gets hurt and instead of playing it cool, he's like, ow, like that really hurt, and like actually acting hurt.
All right, what's the problem with that?
I don't know, it's just cringe, like man up.
I mean, it technically means don't be a human being. Don't feel hurt. Like if you feel hurt, just wave it out. Oh, yeah, it's sweet. It's sweet. You don't have the right to feel pain as a man. And how this is even an ick is so wide. Like these young ladies, you guys, you amaze me.
What's your biggest ick?
If he's short.
All right, why you say that?
Because you can't be fine and short.
Turn to God, right? That's what they're trying to tell you as a man. Turn to God. You don't need to be human. Why are you short? You are your creator. You are the one that made yourself short. Well, they can be short, but when you comment on being fat is a problem. But being fat is something they have control over. But being short, I mean, who has control over that? But anyway.
Hey, what's your biggest red flag?
My biggest red flag is light skins. Don't like light skins.
All right, why you say that?
They act like they're females. They're females. And like, if I want a girl, like
These young girls, if they only knew. Like they are technically, you know, that's I think this is one of the biggest problem most women have. Like the things they don't find attractive in men are usually things these men have no control over. Like your light skin, how do you even have control over that? Do you go dig yourself into a big pond of black paint so that you be dark skin? How does that even make sense? How?
that, that's
What's your biggest ick?
overconfidence.
All right, why you say that?
Because it's like, if you too confident, you think you that, like, that's just annoying.
This is another version of women wanting something but then not wanting that thing. They want you to be confident, but they don't also want you to be confident. And when you seem to be very confident, it's term overconfidence.
What's your biggest ick?
When guys wear Adidas,
All right, what's the problem with that?
they're just it's not good shoe game.
Hey, what's your biggest ick?
When they're swimming and they kick their feet out of the water.
All right, what's the problem with that?
It's just gross.
When I hear this, I just laugh. But this is very serious because they are saying it's an ick, and you think it's a joke until you see yourself getting rejected for the same reason. Like, oh, that's nasty. I mean, that's what they were doing. Like, Adidas, that's a shoe. Like, what? Kicking your leg out of the water when you swim because you're learning how to swim. Oh, don't learn how to swim. Don't even know how to swim. It's offensive to these young ladies. But what do you even know? Anyway.
When it comes to dating, does it matter if he's using an Android or
They
iPhone?
can't have an Android.
Why not?
Bad vibes. AirDrop out of there. Green messages not aesthetically pleasing. I feel like I'm texting my granny. Androids out of there. The phone matters.
Let's say you met someone that you're attracted to.
Okay.
He pulls out an Android phone.
I'm walking away. I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna walk away.
The
You
hell?
have an Android?
You got me.
Answer wisely.
Oh my God. Do you have an Android? It's funny how iPhone has washed up some people's brain that they don't think anymore. Do you know there are actually some Samsung phone and there are other phones out there that are way more expensive and like better quality than iPhones? Like some of these ladies, they are just so materialistic and brainwashed with like fancy stuff because it's iPhone. Now if it's green, text message is a problem, and you are walking away from somebody that is attractive, somebody that you probably might have a good future with, just because they use an Android phone. Like for the bigger part of my life, like I used Android phone, and I like, even today, I like Android phone more than iPhone any day, anytime. Any day, anytime. iPhone is just still the same thing. They repeat every year and update it. Why am I even talking about iPhone anyway? But these young ladies, they are something else, and they keep wondering why they are single. Why am I single? We are the good guys. We are this one. Well, then you see a good guy, but because he's using an Android phone, you have a problem. You are the problem.
I could find a man really hot. The second he sends me an Instagram reel, you're done.
I love this list so much. Don't send her an Instagram reel. Oh my god! I mean, is it this laughable? Like, isn't this so funny? Like, what's happening? What's really happening to these ladies? Like, and you think you know when you see this and you laugh about it, you think it's nothing serious. Oh, probably they're just joking. But then I'm serious. They're not joking. Like, they're not joking. They are really for real, for real, for real. They will turn you down because maybe your punchline wasn't so beautiful. Maybe you are not wearing what they imagined in their head. You know, the funny thing is that so many ladies have like preconceived, like they have this thing, a way they have imagined that they will meet their guy or they will meet their husband or something like that. And if it's not happening that way, then you're not the one. Are you God? Most of you people need to be God. Anyway, let's look at this one.
The book is based on a survey where men and women were asked if they got 80% of everything they want in their ideal mate, would they be happy with that? And women said, no, that's settling. And men said, 80%, I'd be thrilled, that's a catch. And so
80% of the women you surveyed is settling?
That's settling because, the question is, what actually makes us happy in long-term romantic love? And, that's the question that I explore in the book. And I'm a journalist, so I went out and I asked
Is it that people don't understand, or is it that some ladies don't understand that you can never find everything you're looking for in a life partner? Like, you can never find 100% of what you're looking for. 80%, that's really good. Like, you are one of those that actually found the real one for you. Like, if you find 80%, that's one thing about guys. Most times they don't care about some of these things. Like, once you give them those basics, they're okay. But the problem about making ladies excited, making them feel special, and if you're not doing that, it's a problem. I think on my post on my Facebook page, I was talking about the difference between beauty, all this excitement, this butterflying in tummy, and attraction. I think most ladies make their relationship decision based on butterflies, all those excitement feeling that they feel, and not even based on attraction, or even based on beauty, or even based on concrete character qualities and all those stuff. It's based on that excitement. That's why they end up with bad boys that excite them. That's the whole point. Bad boys that excite them. As long as this person is making her excited, that's what she wants. Even that person has bad character, so they care less about character, more about the excitement. So, and I mean, isn't this crazy? Like, very, very crazy.
Biologists about chemistry, and I asked behavioral economists about demographics, and I asked marital researchers.
What are women too picky about here?
Well, I'll tell you, men and women were asked what would be a deal breaker for going on a second date, and men named 3 things. They said she has to be cute enough. She doesn't have to look like Angelina Jolie. She just has to be cute enough. She has to be warm and kind, and she has to be interesting to talk to. Those seem like really valid criteria.
Ding, 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 ding. Pretty simple.
Right. Okay, reasonable, right? The women came back with 300 things that would rule out a guy for a second date. And we're talking about like another 2 hours and maybe a free dinner. And they wouldn't do it. And there were things like, he wore a brown belt with black shoes. Or we were having a really good time and I thought he was cute and he was interesting, but then he did this Austin Powers impression and I just can't get that out of my mind and I can't go out with him again.
Isn't this crazy? Like, what else do you want me to say? Like, what else do you want me to say? So picky. Like, the shoe he's wearing, because there's this dating show I normally like, I see on YouTube and all those stuff, like all this coming to find love, and you see them, they come there, maybe one day I'll react to one of those things, because they come there and all they're caring about is about how the person looks. You're so focused on the looks of a person. Oh, his shirt doesn't match his trousers, or maybe his shoe is a little bit upward, or maybe his hat or something is off to you, and then that's it. You don't even want to have a second date for free food. For free food. I mean, and you wonder why these things happen. Like, why are these things happening? It's because sometimes people prioritize the very, very wrongest thing, if there's any word like that, in a relationship when they're looking for a life partner. They're thinking about the outward appearance. They are thinking about that excitement stuff I talked about, not thinking about character. And the funny thing is that those things don't last. There are things that are very, very much occasional. But then for women, if it's not a constant, if it doesn't come on a constant base, it feels like that's not love to them. That, this fairy tale fantasy kind of romantic stories, Disney, that you are told, and you grew up with it, and that's what you're expecting from a man. Let me tell you the truth. If you're a lady and you're watching this up to this point, let me tell you the truth. See, you will not find everything you're looking for in a man or in a life partner. Even guys, you will not find everything you're looking for in a woman. You might find like 80% of them. Be happy with the 80. Don't start looking for the 20 outside, because what normally happens to most people is that they have the 80 and they feel like they don't have the 20. Now they want to go outside, or maybe they'll be listening to modern women, feminists kind of talk. They feel like you can have it all, baby, you can do it all. Then they go out there to look for that 20. They end up losing the 80 they have when they have found that 20. And when they get involved with that 20 that they are looking for, they over time now start discovering that this guy that they followed for the 20 that you are looking for doesn't even have the 80 that their husband or their partner used to have. Now you see, you're losing out everywhere. So stop making your relationship about excitement and other stuff. Yeah, excitement is good, but then face reality. This is real life we're talking about here. You will have issues, you will have conflicts, you will have quarrels. You need somebody that their character is something that isn't toxic even in those bad situations. That's what you should be looking for. Looking for somebody who cares about you, who goes out of their way to take care of you. But then that doesn't mean it will be exciting at every point in time. Excitements don't last. Those feelings don't last in relationship or marriages. They will come and go. That's why they are emotions. You are angry now, you are excited in the next minute. You are confused now, you are you gain clarity in the next minute. That's feeling, that's emotion. You are up now, you are down now. But that's what most of you ladies are depending or using to define a relationship. How is he looking? Is his shirt so cute? How much is he wearing? And all those kind of what kind of car is he riding? And you end up with bad people who treat you badly, because those people know that this is what you're looking for. So they put up that front. These guys will wear those good clothes. They will do all those things that you people think that they should do. And then they will sleep with you, leave you single mother, go to another lady, leave her single mother. As a single mother, like impregnate her, get her pregnant, and they have a child. You see one guy has 5 baby mamas. You as a lady, you have 4 children with different fathers. How does that make sense to you? Can't you just reason for yourself? Focus on finding things that matter, not all these material things. Character, very, very important. I mean, you wonder why you are single. This is why you are single, because you are very picky, very, very picky, and it's annoying, because we are trying to help you people out here to actually find real love, but then you have to cut down on these things. You understand? Cut down on these things. Why I love men's lifestyle is that they can be very, very simple. I know that there are men that want to buy all the whole expensive stuff, but they can be very simple. Once you give them peace, they can have good conversation with you. That's it. I was having this conversation with a friend of mine the other day. I was telling her, this is a problem, because you look at so many tiny things that shouldn't matter. Maybe the punchline he used, the pickup line he used wasn't good. Then you don't want to give him attention. Because he didn't show up correct, maybe dress as you want in the first date, you didn't give him another chance. It doesn't work that way. I hope you guys know. Anyway, that's all I have to say in this video, because I know that it's not like you people don't know. You people have had this before if you're a lady watching this, but then maybe it doesn't sink in very well. But I hope this one sinks in very well, and understand that if you focus on character, you find something better. And somebody who has a very good character is the best thing that can happen to you in a relationship or marriage, because even though the excitement might not be consistent, but then you will have peace. Choose peace over excitement. That's my advice. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please do like this video. Please share. Please turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified when I post a new video. And also don't forget to subscribe. It's very, very important. Subscribe so that we'll be growing this channel, and we will bring you more important things that you will learn from and have a better relationship. All right, guys. See you in the next video. Check out this video here, and I believe you will be learning so much from it. All right. Bye.